And right now we're going to be talking about one of my favorite characters, fucking Kano. A character that I wish more people played, and this character is like, honestly, really like ridiculous. Yeah, we'll definitely do a cost after I talk about Kano. Kano's really underrated and a really fucking good character that hits like a fucking truck. Incredibly powerful. It's got good zoning. Trying to think of what like weaknesses he has. He doesn't really have a lot of plus frames. He just has that on block. He has pretty good poke specials. Catches people mashing. Does a fuck ton of damage.
Did you have a good vacation, bro?
I did. I got 2 shades darker. A shit ton of damage. That's like my favorite thing about him, is he does a fuck ton of damage. So the way I kind of play is you either fish for like getting the hit off for this down back one. So you could do that by doing a poke special or just pressuring them into a knife, and when you see that shit land, that's when you start mixing. Or you can land a jump in too, and then you either go overhead or low. So he's got back 1 for his overhead, right? Then he's got his low headbutt move. So his back X square or back 3-1, or his back 1 for his overhead, like I was saying before. So you could do either one of these 2 moves into his EX chest bump, right? So you do one or the other into chest bump, and that's kind of like how you want to start. What's up, Xander? Happy to be here. Yeah, you want to play PC? I used to play PC, but not so much anymore. I've always wanted to learn how to play Spectra, so he's definitely in the rotation of characters. Excuse me, that I want to like learn next. But the way you kind of want to pressure with him, like I was saying before, is you want to do poke specials, do strings into knife pressure. I definitely throw a lot with this character, because I think another thing that makes his character weak is he doesn't really have like a lot of good mids, because he has this as a mid. It's kind of shit, right? Not a way you could confirm into it. Then he has this really slow mid, right? So you have that. That music's from Blade. I fucking love Blade. I grew up with those movies. So you could do you know, forward 4. You know. Oh, what did Audie say? Sorry, I'm like trying to multitask right now. He say pick up Spectral tonight. I don't know if that's the kind of character you could just like pick up off the get-go and just like start playing well. To be honest, I get cooked if I play him. But like I was saying, he has the mid, you know, it's pretty good. Not really though, it's kind of like slow. You could do forward 4 into his knife move, catches people mashing. You can stagger it if you're feeling really cheeky. His jump-ins are okay, they're nothing special. And like I was saying before, you just want to mix into chest bump. So after you do chest bump, you do 4-2-1-2, so chest bump, 4-2-1-2, and then here's where it gets a little tricky, 4-2-1-2, 2 into knife, but you want to do it as early as possible. 2 into knife, where they're like practically above you. 1-1-2 into ball, or you could do up ball, or you could go into more knife pressure. So like you can like spend another bar if you want to. Then you could do like a quick jump 1 and 1-1-2 up ball in the corner. So if you end combos with up ball like in the corner, you get like a meaty afterwards if they don't delay get up. So you can immediately mix after that. You played on Destroyer String. Oh shit, how did that go? Okay. You mix. I haven't played the new MKX. Is Reptile in it? Yep. So those are some combos you could do to like get even more damage. You can kind of like do EX knives over and over. Then you can like do whatever you want. But to do high level like Kano pressure, it's best to do like the quick overhead. And so like the I can't do it right now. Hold on. keep fucking it up. Hold up.
Crispy, you're back.
Yeah, from vacation. Happy to be back. So that is what I'm talking about. It's like the quick overhead.
Oh, Crispy, did you hear about Skate that is
I can't
coming
do
out
it.
this year?
Oh, I'm playing that shit for sure. Probably not on stream because who's gonna watch me play that though? Yeah, so that's a good way to mix too. So like, you could just like throw in like an instant cannonball in pressure every once in a while, but you don't want to be too random with it because it's punishable on block, and they will like fuck you up for it. And the way that I'm kind of doing instant airball is like something that helps. It's like if I'm in the middle of an animation, I'm like holding up, and then at the last possible second, when I see his feet leave off the ground, I do back forward 3. But it's like, it's very tricky. Sometimes it's easy to do after block too. Like I'm holding up. Like if you look on the left, you see my inputs, like I'm holding up. And then I do it at like the last possible second. So practically it kind of just feels like I'm doing back forward 3, you know? Seems like super fast like that. But I guess I'll show off some combos you could do real quick, then we'll call that good. So yeah. If you want to spend more bars, let's make it 3 bars, why not? Ninja Killer's routes, but they're harder, of course. Does a fuck ton of damage. You get a chest bump in the corner. You do those combos. So if you get a chest bump, 4-2-2, back 3-1, wait, back 3-1-2, and then do your normal combo ender after that. Trying to think of what else.
What is up with the censure sound?
Oh, is it? Let me see if I can fix that. That is Cutthroat Kano. So yeah. Now we're gonna be talking about Johnny Cage, which is a character I've been really enjoying, you know, recently. So the most important move he has is his overhead move. So 4-2-4 or 4 triangle circle, right? That's how everything starts. Down 1, 4-3 into nut punch. And the thing about it though, just like the most important thing to know about Johnny specifically is everyone's always blocking overhead. So it's going to be really difficult to get people to block this. So how do you do that? How do you get people to start blocking load so they can get hit by the overhead? Poke. Lots of fucking poking. Because what makes Johnny really good is his pokes are like plus as fuck. His down 4 is like plus like 20 or something. So let me see. His down 4 is like plus 22. So you really could just keep doing it over and over. So if you're in the corner, like eventually they're gonna get like really annoyed. Because if they eat enough of these, they will, any sane person will get annoyed and start blocking their feet. And then after a while, they'll start getting hit. Now another thing that makes Johnny Cage really good is all his combos end in restand, right? And here you get a shit ton of plus frames.
It's so satisfying to watch.
Hey, appreciate that, homie. 4-2 cancel is real if you cancel it quick, which I do not have the execution for that. So for you sweats out there, you can do 4-2 cancel. But me personally, I kind of don't really go for it because I kind of like don't need his, like I try to save my stamina. So he's a stamina character, right? So if you look at the bar below my health bar, managing that is like really important. Now I'm not canceling fast enough. Eventually, like you can like cancel so fast to the point where it only takes like half of your stamina bar, and then it just gets easier, you know, over time. But Dwippy, I'm so down for a set. But that's kind of like the kind of shit you want to do with them, is you kind of want to like navigate your like your stamina bar, poke them a fuck ton. And also for cancel pressure too, a lot of his cancels like pressure I still struggle with, to be honest. So the people who are better than me, I'm sure you guys could pick it up really fast. So you could cancel off of his 113. So yeah, like I'm already not doing it fast enough, so that jails. After his nut punch too, like I was saying before, he gets a shit ton of plus frames. 1-1 is guaranteed, so you could do like 1-1-4 if you wanted to after nut punch. 4-3 is guaranteed in that situation if you have stamina. So like after nut punch, you can like also mix with 4-2 as well. But A-list combo timing is definitely weird, so definitely look at the routes I'm doing, and it's probably like the best routes you can use for now. Some good stuff to use for cancel pressure too is stand 4 into shadow kick cancel. So this is like the shadow kick or whatever, so this is what you want to be canceling. Like, so with stand 4 shadow kick cancel, like they can't mash out of that, they have to respect that. Now if they do mash out of it, it's your fault. That means it's not, you know, it's not real, you know, if they're mashing through it. There's an opti in the corner. 4-2-4 shadow kick. Oh yeah, I can't do that combo with against Ferrator. Yeah. Oh, never mind, I lied. Yeah, he's got those routes or whatever, but there's like ways you can like do like stand 4 cancels, you know, like after that shadow kick you do down 1 a super fast like stand 4 cancel, but that shit is like super sweaty. Maybe I'll start talking about his combos and the combos he does. So basic BMB, right? Trying to think of what else.
Don't forget the flip kick.
Yep. So 4-3 into hold circle, so you don't do shadow kick for that one. You could just go into 1-1. You could go into overhead as well and do that. And you can like pressure like that. Because like after nut punch you could do whatever. Yeah, I asked if anyone was down to like hop in the cost, and I didn't hear anything, so I thought you left the stream, so I kind of just kept on doing tutorials. For corner routes, by the way, you could do that. You could hit confirm into flip kick right there too. If you feel cheeky, do the low into the flip kick. That catches people sometimes. If they're good, it won't work. I'm trying to think of what else. I used to like do these routes.
And down for a cough.
Okay, bet. Just let me finish what I'm doing here, then we could get that cough going. So like, you don't need to add 2 flip kicks because it doesn't give you any extra damage, but it looks cool if you want to do it.
At Lil Joka, Hola Joka.
Then you want to delay your 1-2 when they're like falling down to the ground. It's like, it's fucking weird to time. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, definitely use 1-1-4. So there's a space trap. Let me tell you guys about this space trap I have been starting to do. So 1-1-4 is plus, so you can like kind of like check them, right? Or I forgot about EX force balls too. Abuse this shit as much as possible, because 4-3 is guaranteed after that if you jail it, right? I'm trying to think of what else. You do 1-1-4. Most people try to poke here. You can like gently walk back and then whiff punish them with like the overhead or 4-3, and it's just good for like, because this is like where Johnny Cage wants to be, because I kind of just like walk back until they like make a mistake, and then I kind of just like fuck them up when they whiff like that. So set Ferrator to do reversal jump 3 mid combo. That is not registering in my brain for some reason. Also, I definitely need to get this cough going. And Dwippy, I totally forgot that I said that I was gonna do a Koth first, so definitely hop in the Koth, and then we could play. I'm trying to think of what else to add about Johnny Cage. I feel like that's honestly it. Just like poke a lot, use 114, use EX force balls. I showed you all like some of the combo routes already. It's kind of like pretty straightforward. But like what makes him difficult to master is like the cancels. So definitely watch Ninja Killer, watch Butter, and you'll learn how to play him like really fast if you watch those two. So yeah, little Johnny Cage action for you. Now let's go ahead and get that Koth going.